Welcome to Working Class Beer Reviews. This is Caleb. Today we are looking at New Belgium Trippel. New Belgium is a brewing company out of Fort Collins, Colorado. One of the major craft beer companies that kind of was part of the big movement in the the craft beer movement started in the late 70s, or Anchor Steam, and then Sierra Nevada came in the late 70s. It had a lot to do with laws being changed by President Carter about being able to homebrew and be able to sell small brewery beers, and then other companies like New Belgium, Goose Island, Boulevard, things like that. A lot of what may be even popular in your area, you'll notice started in either the 80s or in the mid 90s. So let's look at this particular beer here. This is on the New Belgium website. The Trippel is a Belgian style ale, and it's actually one of their three that's in their Belgian category, with the Abbey Ale and the 1554. So the description is: our Trippel has always been a big, beautiful Belgian style ale. This golden beer opens with a bold blast of spicy noble hops, courtesy of Saz and Hallertau Middelfruit, and gives way to the fruity aromas offered by our traditional Belgian yeast. Brewed with Pilsner and Munich malts, Trippel is classically smooth and complex, and sings with a high note of sweet citrus before a pleasantly dry finish delivers a warm, strong, boozy bite. Give Trippel a sip to get you smiling. So this is 8.5% alcohol by volume. That's pretty high, but it's an ale, so it won't process that quickly. 43 IBUs. That sounds like quite a bit, but honestly, with something that high of ABV, they're going to need a good IBU to kind of round that out to balance it. But we'll get into that when we open it up. The yeast is a Belgian ale yeast, which they talked about in the description. Calories 240, so it's not a light beer. It's pretty heavy on the calorie count. Hops is Target, Hallertau Middelfruit, Saz, and Liberty. So there's a complete description of that. Malts is pale malt, Munich, and Pilsner, so three different kinds. Fruits and spices, it uses coriander. That's actually pretty common in Belgian style ales. They usually use coriander. Their Belgian wit beers especially will have coriander in them. And this type of glassware, New Belgium has a kind of like a round globe glass. I'm going to use this like a tulip glass. Also something, according to the description, when I googled Trippel ales and what kind of glassware to use in them, pretty much they look like a short stem version of a red wine glass. So if you have a long stem red wine glass, you could use that too. So good amount of water vapor off there. My treat. So here's the bottle. It's got that old school kind of, I don't know what you would call it, like a Roman looking garb. These three women. 12 ounces. It's a neat bottle. New Belgium has their little collar on the top. It's embossed. So we're going to go ahead and give it a pour. Ooh, nice. Look at that. Very cool. I'm hoping I'm getting this all in the camera view. It's like the last week of December here in Sedalia, Missouri. It's actually been unseasonably warm here lately. Last week it was in the 60s. Right now it's in the 40s. It's a little chilly. It rained last night, so it's a little damp out. So humidity's a little high and all. Let's see. It has like a visual. It's clear in a keg. It says hazy in the bottle. It's a bit hazy. It's not super hazy. It's got it's holding a head really well. You're gonna find that with craft beers. Their head retention's great, and I did a nice clean on this glass too. Aroma is sweet cereal, subtle spicy, herbal, floral hop notes, balance of spicy phenols, and fruity banana esters. So like a fruit flavored or aroma to it. The Flavor is malty sweet with clean, firm hop bitter balance. Mouthfeel, the body is smooth start, crisp, and warming finish. Warming probably because it's a high alcohol. Medium body. So that's the brewer's take on that. So still nice frothy head on top. It's really very nice, and it's still ascending bubbles. Yeah, it's a golden, deep golden. For the most part, it's pretty clear. It's got some haze to it. So apparently in kegs they filter it a little more. Maybe, I don't know, that helps it keep longer with its shelf life. So let's give it a nose. Yeah, it is. This is what you would consider a malt bomb. This is very, very malty. But yeah, I'm getting that bit of fruitiness on the nose. Not like sweet fruits or anything, but smell the coriander a little bit. Coriander is cilantro seeds, if you guys aren't aware of what that is. That's what coriander is, just cilantro seeds in a spice form. It's got that herbal, it does have an herbal note. Like a pear. If there's a fruit smell I'm getting, it's not like apple, it's like a pear. Not as sugary though. Yeah, so those kind of fruits like apples and pears. I don't know what else you'd put in there. Not like plums, not like stone fruits or anything like that, or peaches. But, so let's go ahead and... Oh, yes, I have had this beer before. I bought this earlier this year, and I've been saving it for a review. I bought this 6-pack of this for $6.99. It was on sale. New Belgian products tend to go on sale in my area quite frequently, around $7, $8 for a 6-pack. So if you get it for around $7 or so, that's about the same price as a Budweiser 6-pack. Michelob is closer to $8 or so. So when it's on sale, you know, that's, to me, that fits pretty closely into working class, the higher end of working class. You know, it's good to be able to treat yourself and enjoy a good, high quality craft beer once in a while, if you can afford it. I remember this, I think they fluctuate the recipe once in a while. If New Belgium happens to watch this, which I doubt, maybe they can clarify. But because I think in the past I've seen the ABV be a little different, and it's also at one point in time I thought it was like a 1 grain, 1 hop type beer, type ale. But this is actually a blend of, you know, 2 or 3 different types of malts and 2 or 3 different types of hops. So anyway, let's go with the sip. Ooh, wow, that's, yeah, when they say complex, they're not kidding. There's a lot going on in this thing. Woo, I like that. So 8.5%, yeah, you can taste it. Is it like boozy, like you're taking a shot of whiskey or something? No. No, it's not like Steel Reserve or that Genesee Black that I did a review on. Yeah, wow, it does. It sticks with you. It sticks on your palate. You get a lot of herbal quality to it. It's a little chilly out here. Whew. Wasn't expecting it to be quite that. The wind's cutting me. I'm glad I wore a jacket. So yeah, 8.5%. The 43 IBUs. I'm not getting that. It is, you can tell it has some hop qualities, and the hops that they listed are more of your grassy style hops, your, you know, Alpine European classic style hops. Maybe that's why they call them noble. They hold them in high regard. So this isn't what they would use on your modern craft beers. This would be like your older style Belgian ales. It's a Belgian style ale. The company is called New Belgium. So a little different spelling by pronunciation for different applications. So, hold on. Yeah, I do like this a lot. It kind of reminds me of Franziskaner, which is a Belgian or German style wheat beer, like a traditional, real. If you want to try a real European wheat beer, you need to find you a bottle of Franziskaner. Here in the United States, they'll have a gold foil wrap around the top, and it's really good. And speaking of wheat beers, I got one coming up here soon. So after you watch this, you know, stay tuned if you haven't subscribed. I'm not looking for subscribers, but if you're looking forward to what videos I have, you know, feel free to subscribe. I haven't done any in a while, any reviews. I've been busy around the house with work. Just had a lot going on, so I haven't had time to set aside and dedicate time to these reviews, because I don't want to rush them. I want to, you know, really be able to take the time to be able to kind of break it down and understand what makes these particular styles of beers. I've got a few other craft beers stored away, so I might have a string of them. I'm sorry if that offends people, that feels like it conflicts with my title, but you know, I'm not going to be doing that all the time. I am going to bounce back and forth with regular everyday beers. I've got another one of those set aside too, so a couple of them actually. So hopefully I'll get those posted in the next week or so. Yeah, like I said before, I don't really rate beers per se. I don't do online typing reviews. I'm not on Rate Beer or Beer Advocate or even Untapped. Maybe I might look into getting on it. Untapped. I've had some friends tell me that I should, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, this is definitely like to me, it's a 9 out of 10. It's really good quality, and you can taste it. You can, everything about it. You can tell this is something they appreciate, and they want you to appreciate as well. So if you're used to light beers, this is gonna knock you back for 6 for sure. This is gonna, it's strong. It's full flavored, super full flavored. It's not a hoppy beer, so if you're a hop head, this may not appeal to you. But if you like something with a ton of flavor and a lot of complex things, you know, you could probably sit here with a notepad and really sip on this. And I've still got more here. Let's top it off here. This isn't a highly sessionable beer, with it being 8.5%. So you want to be careful if you have a couple of these. This would be good, I mean, with dinner. You know, if you're doing like a whole chicken roast or turkey, something like that. So it'd be really good for this time of year when all that stuff's real popular. If you want to do like a prime rib, yeah, this would go good with that too. Like a real steakhouse style meal, baked potato or creamed spinach, roasted vegetables, little side salad. Yeah, this would pair well with a nice, strong, hefty meal with a lot of beef or chicken, things like that. So if you've ever had this, let me know in the comments what you think about it. I really enjoy it. Put this back in the camera here. Try not to block myself here. Yeah, I like New Belgian beers. Fat Tire is probably one of their most popular beers, and then the Voodoo Ranger IPA, which, stay tuned, I may have one of those coming up too. But anyway, thanks for watching this, and I really appreciate you guys taking your time out of your day to pay attention to my reviews, and I hope that you enjoy them, and I will see you guys later.